This is going to be a video on how to recognize ZB cases, specifically for the pi cases. Some of you might have been able to figure out TUL on your own. Some of the cases might be like this, and they're really easily to identify because of this big block and then the opposite corners and then that right there. So it becomes really easy to identify. But when you get a little bit more obscure, how do you identify a pi case, right? You know the COL case, but how do you identify? You have to look at certain stickers to be able to identify it, right? So I'm going to teach you a way to not only identify pi cases, but any ZB case, whether it's TUL, pi, soon, anti-soon, whatever. So I'm going to post a little chart explaining exactly what I'm talking about here. But there are 12 different cases that you have to recognize. And for the pi case, we're going to be, any of the cases, we're going to be looking at these 4 stickers right here. With pi, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be looking at this, 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 and that. But to start off, we're going to look at these 4 stickers. So there's 12 different unique cases. This is a solve block. This is an H-perm block. This is a Z-perm block, and you can see why these are named as such. And this right here is, on the chart, it's referred to as Z2, but we can call it an X case. Simply put, the opposites are right here and right here. So it's like they're not quite like a H perm, but the opposites are there. It just looks a little funky. So opposites are here and here. It looks, if you're just glancing at it, it looks very identifiable, but it's kind of hard to understand why it's identifiable. But just remember that the opposite stickers are right here and right here. They're not right next to each other. This is horizontal, a horizontal bar with an opposite sticker on the right side right here. So horizontal, opposite. I call it hop. This is a horizontal bar again, but with adjacent stickers right here. Hadge. This is a vertical bar with opposite stickers on this side. I call it VOP. This is a vertical bar again with adjacent stickers. I call it VAG. This is what's called a checker bar. It looks like checkerboard pattern, and it forms kind of like a bar similar to this one, but it's checkerboard pattern. This is a horizontal checkerboard pattern with opposite stickers right here. Horizontal checkerboard, op. Hop check is what I call it. This is not what I was looking for. This is the X pattern I was just testing you. This is a horizontal bar that's checkerboard pattern with adjacent stickers. Hadge check is what I call it. This is a horizontal checkerboard pattern bar with opposite stickers. Hop check is what I refer to it as. This is a vertical checker bar with opposite stickers right here. VOP check. This is a vertical checker bar with adjacent stickers. VAG check. So those are the 12 cases that you need to learn how to identify ZB. Any ZB case you can identify with that scheme. Now, how do you identify pi cases if the corner is flipped like this, right? You're going to look at these 2 stickers and these 2 stickers, and you're going to look at it as if it was one bar. Okay. So this is these 2 are the same. This forms a bar, and these are adjacent stickers. So this would be horizontal bar, adjacent stickers. Hadge, which is the same as this. This is the same as this. This would be an H-perm. So it would be opposite, opposite. So it would be an H perm. You see that? This is where it gets kind of tricky. You look at this as a bar, and it's a checkered bar, right? So it forms that kind of like a part of a Z perm. Orange, blue, orange. It has a color, adjacent color. Bar, checker bar, adjacent. Horizontal checker bar, adjacent. Hadge check. This is the same as this. Okay. Horizontal checker bar with adjacent stickers right there. Horizontal checker bar with adjacent stickers right there. So these two are the same case. Not the same exact ZB case, of course, but the same way you recognize them. This is a horizontal bar with opposite stickers right here. It's the same as this one. Horizontal bar, opposite stickers. So this is how you would identify this case. So I hope that helps. I know for pie cases, that would be really helpful. But even for some of the ones that you may already have started to try to learn, like the U cases, there's some more obscure ones that have not as easily identifiable blocks or cases. This would probably help you immensely to understand and to be able to see that this is a vertical checkered bar with opposite stickers right here. So VOP check. And this would help you immensely be able to recognize and see this as a bar and these as opposite. Okay. So even with stuff like that, ooh, this one is like, this is like straight from 2007. Oh, this cube is so bad. Loosen this up. There we go. Sorry. These would help you identify cases a lot easier than maybe something that you're already trying to identify it with. So it becomes really a lot easier to identify all these ZB cases when you have a consistent way of identifying them. Anyways, you get the point. You could identify this one easily by seeing this as a vertical or a horizontal checker bar with adjacent stickers, and you'd be able to recognize the case a lot easier. And as with all algorithms, it's a matter of the 3 R's. So recognition, recall, and react or resolve is the way that I would say it. So this is going to help with the first part, the recognition part. Now the recall is going to be on you on being able to learn these algorithms, and the react is also going to be on you to be able to train these enough to where you're able to execute them really well and execute them with a minimal amount of recognition time. But I hope this is a step in the right direction if you're struggling learning how to identify certain ZB cases. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe for more.